Although she was not part of today's Administration Roadshow, Lisa Jackson did spend some time in the spotlight today. The EPA Administrator was a guest on NPR's Diane Rehm Show this morning. She was talking about the Senate climate bill that is still in the works and global warming overall. The authors of the Kerry-Boxer bill said earlier this week, as we reported, they will unveil their legislation before the end of September. But it looks like health care will most likely delay any floor vote in the Senate on climate issues. Still, Jackson says she is hopeful that some form of climate legislation will pass, even if health care does in fact come first.
Well, I'm not concerned yet. I think that the delay announced this week is understandable. It is a piece of legislation that's very complex. The sponsors cited, Ted Kennedy's recent passing and Senator Kerry's health issues, and I think it just means a little bit more time. Certainly it's something that I remain hopeful we see get through the Senate.
Has one of the problems been, you mentioned the complexity of the legislation, and that's certainly a factor. Mm-hmm. There's also this other big issue, big domestic issue the White House is working on, which is health care. We heard yesterday that President Obama will deliver an address to a joint session of Congress next week. Has that had the effect, the health care debate, had the effect of slowing things down on the energy bill?
Well, I think that even the Senator Boxers and Kerry, in announcing that they were going to take a bit more time, acknowledged that they needed to focus on and were focused on health care and the important debates going on that are going to go on in the Senate when they come back next week. And so certainly the Senate rightfully is spending an awful lot of time looking at that issue. Clean energy is no less important, but I think rightfully they want to finish their work on health.
You think that's the right thing to do?
I think so. I think that all along we've understood that for something on the order of clean energy, but also health care, they probably needed to be looked at in sequence.
Now, if you didn't recognize Diane Rehm's voice there on the Diane Rehm Show, that's because she is out. Susan Page was sitting in today interviewing Lisa Jackson.